How are you
هاي
مريان؟ كيفك؟
منيحة، أنت كيفك؟
الحمد لله جود. كيف هالويك اند معك؟
منيح.
جود.
يس.
بلشت تدرس ولا بعد؟
إيه شوي بلشت. I solved math.
جود إذا you solved math.
Yes.
logarithm ولا function؟
Logarithm.
Good. سوزان and فانا كيفكم؟
حلو أستاذ، الحمد لله. يو
Good. اشتقنا لكم.
نحن كمان.
كيف الدرس؟ You started revision?
Yes.
Yes. Eta Suzanne didn't start yet.
Yes.
تالين كيفك؟
منيحة أستاذ أنت.
Good. ليش كنتي absent last Friday؟
ما كان عندي إنترنت.
What's the problem with the internet in Anjar? Always no internet.
ما بعرف.
How to do your exams لكن بكرة online إذا ما في internet.
بالصعوبة.
صعوبة؟
إيه.
ما عندك 3G كان؟
بس بالواتساب أستاذ.
اوكي. جورج كيفك؟
يا منيح.
منيح اليوم عندك انترنت.
ايه
أستاذ أنت
Yes.
قلت أنا أخذ 11 بس أنت حاطط 10.
I will check.
أوكي.
Do you have any questions before we start?
No.
Okay. Hi Ruby.
هاي أستاذ.
كيفك؟
منيحة وأنت؟
Still we have 2 periods before the exam. Today we are going to solve logarithm. Tomorrow we are going to start to solve rational function. This exercise is very important. Please pay attention, okay? This exercise is very, very important. Okay, this session is 2015. Consider the function f defined on 0 plus infinity. Always the domain is given by fx equal x plus 1 minus ln x over x. C is its curve in an orthonormal system. Underline the of equation y equal x plus 1. What is the limit as x tends to 0? Who can tell me what's the limit as x tends to 0? هذا بيطلع إذا we replace x by 0.
minus infinity.
Let's check. A limit as x tends to 0 of fx. We replace each x by 0. It becomes 0 plus 1 minus ln 0 plus over 0 plus. How much is 0 plus?
Minus infinity.
So minus here, minus infinity. So minus times minus, we get plus infinity. and deduce an equation of the asymptote. What would be the equation of the asymptote here?
X tends to 0, y tends to plus infinity, x equals to 0, vertical asymptote.
Okay. Are you writing this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Whenever it is done, tell me it is done.
Oh yes, أنا كتبت.
Discuss.
أنا كمان.
Okay. Discuss according to the values of x. Discuss according to the values of x, the relative positions of C and D. How to study the positions between C and D?
نلاقي fx minus yd.
Okay, شوف يطلع fx minus yd. If you put fx minus yd.
minus ln x over x.
Okay, what is its sign? Is it positive or negative minus ln x over x?
Negative.
Negative.
Negative. So let's check. Fx minus yd, we get minus ln x over x. It is not negative. So we solve minus ln x over x equals 0. It means minus ln x equal to 0. Multiply by minus, we said ln x equals 0, yani x equal 1. Any questions still here?
No.
Minus, minus ln x over x is not negative number. Ln x is not negative. Now ln x is not positive, yani. X is positive, but ln could be positive, could be negative. We make a sign table to study the position x. Fx minus yd we put here in the first row. Here we put position, domain 0 plus infinity. We put the value of x from here 1. To know the sign here, if it is minus or plus, I take a number like 2 and replace it in fx minus yd. If we replace x by 2 here, minus ln 2 over 2 will give a negative number. So negative, positive. Negative, we mean C is below D. Positive, C is above D. 0 D cut C. كيف بنجيب هيدا 1 2؟ كيف لقينا هيدا البوينت 1 2؟
x equals to 1, y equals to 1 plus 1. بيعطي 2.
بيعطي 2. Please, any questions here?
No.
No.
Again, to study the position, you find the sign of fx minus yd. You solve it equal to 0. You make a sign table, and you study the position.
Ustaz, I have a question. دي cut C at 1 and 2 دايما
Yes.
بدنا نكتبها؟
Yes.
في أحيانا ما عم نكتبها.
If it is always above or it is below, okay.
Okay.
Determine limit لل fx as x tends to plus infinity. How to determine the limit as x tends to plus infinity?
Replace.
How much if we replace x by infinity? How much we get? ليش بيطلع هذا أول واحد؟
بيصير indeterminate form.
Ln x over x. What is the rule for ln x over x as x tends to plus infinity? We have a rule. What about the rule of
0.
0? So limit as x tends to plus infinity of fx equal limit as x tends to plus infinity of x plus 1 minus ln x over x. It is a property or a rule that ln x over x is 0 as x tends to plus infinity. Ln x over x 0 as x tends to plus infinity. So هذا 0 بيضل في plus infinity plus 1 remains plus infinity. And how to prove that the line D is an asymptote? How to prove that the line D is an asymptote to
fx minus yd.
limit the fx minus yd, how much will be? ده لازم يطلع limit لل fx minus yd.
0.
0.
So limit as x tends to plus infinity, the fx minus yd. So limit as x tends to plus infinity. This is fx minus yd. X plus 1 with minus x plus 1 remains minus ln x over x, and this limit as x tends to plus infinity is 0. Then the line D is an oblique asymptote. Do you like to ask?
No.
Copy and complete the following table of variations. How to copy and complete the following table of variations? معناته copy and complete.
increasing decreasing يا دول.
نعمل copy.
نعمل copy. Copy paste. So x 0 plus infinity 1 minus it is decreasing plus it is increasing. At 0 لقينا limit at 0 here is plus infinity, we put plus infinity. At plus infinity we have calculated that it is plus infinity. At 1 it is 2. لقينا f of 1 is equal to 2. Shall I repeat it?
No.
Okay. Part B, plot D and C. The line D with equation y equal 3.2 intersects C in 2 points up to alpha and beta. Alpha less than beta. How to verify that alpha is between 0.4 and 0.5? What we do?
منحط f 0.4 و y 0
F
و
of,
f 0.5.
yes, after finding them, we are going to compare them with what?
beta.
No. لقينا f of 0.4 و f of 0.5. Then
y.
yes, but if I find f of 0.4 or f of 0.5, what I will get?
واحد بيعطي positive واحد بيعطي negative.
بدنا نلاقي unique solution alpha.
Yes. هون عم يقول لي line D of equation y equal 3.2. هيدا هون. Not the x-axis. شو بنعمل هون؟ بعمل لهم comparison with the 3.2. I compare f of 0.4 to f of 0.5 with 3.2. So f of 0.4 is a 3.69, which is greater than 3.2. F of 0.5 got 2.88 is less than 3.2. Then alpha is between 0.4 and 0.5. The same way for beta. F of 2.5 equals 3.1 which is less than 3.2, and f of 2.6 equals 3.23 greater than 3.2. Then beta is between 2.5 and 2.6. Do you like to ask?
No.
No? Part B. هلا هذا part B we are going to solve a part. It is the first we are going to solve similar to it. And in the exam we will have a part similar to it. So pay attention. A company produces articles. The average cost is millions of Lebanese lira. We have to pay attention for the unit. C bar of x equal fx. C bar of x equal fx, where x is the number in thousands of articles. Will x between 0.3 and 8. So a company produces articles. You are given the average cost is equal to fx. Its unit is millions of Lebanese lira. Part 1, give the number of articles produced. Give the number of articles produced in order to achieve a minimum average cost. How to achieve a minimum average cost?
From previous table of variation.
Yes, I had the previous table of variation. It is in front of you. What is the how to find the minimum average cost? What is the number of articles?
100. No. 1.
1. What is the unit for the articles?
1,000.
1,000. And determine the value of the minimum. How much is the minimum?
2.
Okay. So
2 millions.
C bar x equal fx. Okay. So minimum the C bar of x part 1 equal minimum the fx. So they are equal. So x equal 1,000 of articles. And minimum average cost is 2 millions. From where we get 2 millions of Lebanese lira? هذا التيبل هون. هذا هون 2. So the minimum average cost is 2 million. So for a production of 1,000 articles, the average cost is minimum. Do you like to ask?
No.
Part 2a, how to determine the total cost?
C bar of x equals cx over x.
Yeah.
Total cost is equal to x times C bar of x.
So it is good. So C bar of x, as a rule, he Ct of x over x. Then the total cost is equal x times C bar x times this is C bar, which is fx. We expand x times x is x squared plus x times 1 is x times minus ln x over x بصير minus x times ln x over x. We simplify x with x, we get minus ln x. Do you like to ask?
No.
No.
Now, how to determine the marginal cost?
The derivative of
Derivative
CT.
of total cost.
Derivative of the total cost. كيف بنلاقي الديريفاتيف لهذا الفانكشن هون؟ الديريفاتيف للاكس سكوير. So marginal cost is the derivative of the total cost. Derivative للاكس
2x plus 1
plus 1 minus
minus 1 over x.
minus 1
1
over.
over x.
We take the LCM, or we can leave it like that. If we take the LCM, it's 2x squared plus x minus 1 over x. Calculate MC of 1 and give an economical interpretation. What is the economical interpretation for the marginal cost?
The cost of production
Yes. لقينا MC of 1
plus
يطلع MC of 1 راح يطلع 2 millions of Lebanese lira. MC of 1 هو 2 millions of Lebanese lira. نقول the cost of production of the 2000th unit is 2 millions of Lebanese lira. عرفنا كيف اجى هذا 2000؟
yes.
نزيد هذا واحد MC of 1 نزيده واحد بصير the cost of production of the 2000th unit is 2 millions of Lebanese lira. Shall I repeat it while you understand it?
Repeat
You
it.
understand.
So by definition, the economical interpretation of the marginal cost, the cost of production of the x plus 1th unit, يعني نزيد هيدا واحد. The cost of production نزيد واحد بصير the cost of production of the 2000th unit is 2 millions of Lebanese lira.
Okay.
هلا هون هيدا النيو هون. Please pay attention.
هاي ما في بالامتحان.
هيدا فيه بالامتحان جاي مثل بالامتحان.
هاي نيو فيه.
هيدا مش نيو انه بس بدي ننتبه لشغله. 60% of the produced articles are sold. 60% are sold for 4,000 Lebanese lira. 60%. All the articles on 60% of the articles are produced for a price of 4,000, and the remaining articles are sold for a price of 2,000 Lebanese lira. Again, 60% we sold them for 4,000, and the others, يعني شو remaining يعني?
40%.
40%. For 2,000. How to verify that the profit function is given by that? How to determine the profit?
Rx minus Cx.
Rx minus Cx is the profit, yes. What is Rx?
Price over unit price.
Of X.
طيب.
Times X.
كم عندي revenue? It is the same revenue ولا في two different revenues?
Different. Two different.
So please pay attention whenever home. Revenue equal price over unit X times unit. هذا الرول الاوريجن الاساسي times 60%. هذا مش 1000 هذا 100. Please شيلوا هذا زيرو من هون. 60%, 60 over 100 plus price over unit X times unit times 40 over 100. لحد هون مين عنده مشكلة ليش كتبنا هيدا بهيدا الشكل؟ ننتبه.
أنا ما أعرف.
البرايس revenue هو revenue is this is the rule.
رول بعرف.
ايه هذا الرول الاساسي for the revenue. Price over unit times x times unit. طيب here we have two prices. We sold them for
أوكي صار.
we sold them. The first part we sell them for 4,000 and the remaining we sell them for 2,000. This is why I put here 60% plus 40%. So 4,000 over million, and the unit of price is million, x times 1,000, the unit of x, times 60%, 60 over 100, plus the second price is 2,000 over million. X, unit of x is 1,000. هون في زيرو زيرو هون. هيدا هون you have to add 1 0. It is not 100. It is 1,000 times 40 over 100. We get 2.4x plus 0.8x equals 3.2x. Shall we continue?
Yes.
Now the profit equals profit هو Rx minus Cx. Rx لقينا 3.2x. الكوست لكوينا هون. الكوست اللي حطيته x times c bar x. حطيت x times c bar of x. I take x common. بضل عندي 3.2 minus c bar of x, which is the required. Does the company realizes a profit if the quantity produced and sold ranges between 500 and 2,500 articles? How to know if the company realizes a profit?
Px greater than 0.
Px greater than 0. مين ال Px greater than 0?
3.2 minus c bar of x.
Px greater than 0. To get a profit, so Px greater than 0. 3 minus 3.2 minus c bar of x greater than 0. يعني minus c bar greater than minus 3.2. أخذت 3.2 the next slide. Then c bar I multiply by minus. It is c bar less than 3.2. يعني fx less than 3. هذا عنده شيء question هون؟
No.
بس بدي نشوف شغله هون. إذا رجعنا شوي لباك the line D of equation y equal 3.2. شفتوا هيدا هون has two roots. شفتوا هون the line dy equal
Yes.
2. وهيدا هون طلع عندنا. شفتوا هيدا هون عندنا 3.2 minus fx. اوكي exam في واحد مثل هيدا pay attention. So fx less than 3.2 يعني x is between alpha and beta. alpha and beta. What are alpha and beta? إذا نرجع شوي لهون. الألفا and beta 0.5 and 2.5. 5 and 2.5. So x is between 0.5 and 2.5 thousands of articles. It ranges between 500 and 2,500 articles. Okay, this is all for today. If you have no questions.
No.
Okay. Please review this exercise well. يعني رح يجيكم واحد similar. Okay.
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 Okay, yeah. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.